I'm in the all-new Chevy crossover with the not-so-new name. So, time to see what our first impressions of the Chevrolet Trailblazer are. The Trailblazer slots between the smaller Trax and larger Equinox. It's a two-row, not quite compact, but not quite subcompact SUV. If you're looking for others in this tiny tweener segment, check out the Nissan Rogue Sport, Mazda CX-30, or the new Kia Seltos. When it comes to the interior, the center stack is simply designed, but well laid out. Materials feel pretty, let's say, inexpensive, even on this sporty RS trim that I'm driving. But Chevy is marketing this as a youthful and inexpensive car, so cutting cost in here makes sense. It does come with some great extras though. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard on the base trim. And there's a wireless version of those with wireless charging available in the Tech Package upgrade. As for the seats, well, they're a bit firm, but decently comfortable. The one thing that I do notice about them though is that the actual seat bottom is quite small. For me, it's okay. I'm a small-ish person that has short legs, but for a man who's like man size, I'm not sure how comfortable these will be over a long extended period of time. As for rear seating, it's not bad for a little guy. I wouldn't put three folks back here for long hops, but when these seats go down, the Trailblazer gets some surprisingly useful cargo space. The Trailblazer gets either a 1.2 or 1.3-liter three-cylinder turbocharged engine, and both of those are mated to a CVT, but a 9-speed automatic is optional on the 1.3-liter. I'm actually driving that 1.3-liter engine right now, and I will say, three-cylinder sounds kind of scary, but this one with that turbocharger, there are some words that come to mind like peppy, energetic, spirited. It's actually not sluggish and feels like it has a little bit of get up and go. Ooh. But the CVT doesn't do it any favors, especially in the noise department. Add to that steering that feels, well, a little light and probably overly electronically assisted, but it gets you in the right direction. And the overall driving experience is more than adequate to do what it's supposed to do, which is get you from point A to B and then back again, more importantly. Now, for those of you who are interested in not crashing, the Chevy Trailblazer does come with a lot of standard safety features like lane keeping assist and automatic emergency braking. The base Trailblazer starts just under $20,000, including destination charges. Optional all-wheel drive can be had on the LS trim, with power goodies and cruise control showing up on the LT. The RS is one of the Trailblazer's top trim levels. This gets Chevy's sporty embellishments, including 18-inch wheels and a performance-inspired grille with a front splitter. So the Trailblazer, we know that name is very iconic and synonymous with going off-road. Now, this Trailblazer can be had in the active trim, which does things like upgrade tires and retunes the shocks a little bit. It also changes up the front fascia with sort of a simulated skid plate. It is capable of going on things like gravel or dirt roads, but definitely not anything like rock crawling or serious off-roading. For the all-wheel drive active version, you're also going to pay a little bit under $28,000. Like its big cousin, the Blazer, the 2021 Trailblazer inherits some of its family's looks from the Camaro, including the signature Chevy dual-port grille with integrated squinty headlights. The sculpted body and front fascia introduce some sharp, sporty personality to a rather blob-like small crossover segment. No, the Trailblazer won't do what the previous generation did, but you sure do get a lot of car for a reasonable price. So while the all-new Trailblazer isn't going to conquer any spectacular off-road trails anytime soon, let's call it an interesting urban Trailblazer.